Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the tone of Zakk Wylde. We are going to be using the Sd1, and we're also going to be using the Wylde Overdrive. Something like that. So what you got done listening to in that track at the beginning, it was a very, very heavily inspired Zakk Wylde type of riffs from like No Rest for the Wicked, No More Tears area, mostly No Rest for the Wicked. The left track was the Wylde Overdrive, the right track was the Sd1, and we were using the Zakk Wylde settings, which is 656 or 665, however you want to look at it. Basically, your level and drive are on 6, and your tone is on 5. We did that with the Wylde Overdrive as well, but the Wylde Overdrive is definitely a little bit more gainy than the Sd1. It's also, I don't want to say scoot, but you get more lows and more highs. It's not as shelved on the low end as the Sd1, and it's more clanky on the high end than the Sd1. Okay, so now we're going to quickly go through the tones. Got the chorus pedal kicked on, got the delay on, volume knob rolled almost all the way off. Yeah, I can't play that part. Anyway, here we go. This is the Wylde Overdrive. Let's do that same thing on the Sd1. Now we're going to quickly do the way I normally run these pedals, like a typical overdrive, gain all the way off, volume all the way up, tone about noon, which is different than the Zakk Wylde setting, so let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, we're still on the Wylde Overdrive. Let's see what we got now. When you do it like that, it stays tighter. When you do it the Zakk Wylde setting, it's way more saturated, kind of mushy almost. Sd1. Yeah, so for me, the Sd1, which we're on now, has a more honky mids and less gain. So now we're going to go to the Wylde Overdrive one more time. And I feel like the Wylde Overdrive is more evenly EQ'd. The honky mids isn't there, and everything just kind of sits in a good way. So yeah, I mean, that is the two pedals to get your Zakk Wylde settings you could try. The Sd1's like 60 bucks. The Wylde Overdrive is like, what, 100 something, maybe like 119. So if it's really worth it to you, I guess spend the extra money on the Wylde Overdrive. Let's go ahead. The last thing I want to try is take the Super Overdrive. We're going to bring a little bit more gain in to see if we can get it closer to the Wylde Overdrive. Let's do that. Quickly, here's the Wylde Overdrive again. Alright, so yeah, in the comments down below, if you could, let me know which pedal you preferred. Do you feel like we got anywhere close to the Zakk Wylde sound in that track at the beginning? And let me know. And yeah, in the next video, we're going to take a look at